Everybody, you know that I always love to come and check out the vendors and see what they're doing, and there's a lot of vendors here, so I'm going to show you footage of all the things that's available. One of the things that draws me is the pinstriping and the work that goes into this fine detail. So I'm going to have a chat with Tony and see what he's doing over here. But check this out for starters. Tony's just finished this. It's absolutely wet. Tony, how's it going today?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. What have you got here?
We got a Model A. We're putting a little bit of stripes on it. We're going to kind of combine some old school long line with something more traditional scroll work.
Beautiful.
And we're going to do about 3 or 4 colors on this.
3 or 4 colors?
Yeah.
I've come at the right time.
This will have the base of a blue, and then we're going to go with like a lighter blue, and then maybe a light purple.
Nice.
I guess my brush has stage fright. Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
So like I said, that's the first color, and then we'll come back in with the combination of a couple of different colors.
And how long have you been doing this for?
36 years.
Wow, okay. It speaks, your work speaks from it. And what got you into pinstriping?
My dad had a body shop when I was growing up.
Okay.
And so this is part of a body shop, you know, decorating cars or putting the stripe back on. And as a young kid, I preferred doing this kind of work rather than, you know, knocking out a dent, you know, painting cars and stuff like that. It was kind of boring doing that.
Well, you've got the hand for it, not everybody can do it. So
Exactly.
I'm glad you
That's one of
chose the
those-
right thing.
It's a craft that you have to cultivate.
100%.
And
I mean, I couldn't draw a straight line if my life depended on it, Tony. So honestly, watch it.
Sometimes my life does depend on it because I got to pay my bills in this. So if I can't do a long line down a Caddy or a Jaguar or something like that, then I'm not going to pay my bills. And
Yep.
I might as well go work for somebody else. Go to something. So, sometimes I can't say my life does depend on it.
Well, mate, it's the pinstriping is those things that the smallest design would absolutely complete a sleek look.
Yeah, a little bit of color will go a long way.
And I love how you're using the same kind of blue, but the way you do the strokes determines how dark or light the tone's going to be.
Well, you could, I could shade this blue probably 1,000 different colors.
Just by your technique of the stroke that you use.
Well, I'm actually making it, I'm putting a little bit of white in it as I'm going down. And,
is it fair to say that one man's pinstriping cannot be replicated by another hand?
You're right. It's sort of like a signature. Mm-hmm. You know, you could probably forge somebody's signature, but it's not exactly the same as the guy's original signature.
Yeah.
So that can be true. I never kind of thought of it in that sense, but yeah, everybody has their own. You know, like I say, it's a signature. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's like a signature.
Yeah.
You know, your signature is not exactly the same. You could probably get it the same, but it's not.
It's not going to be exactly the same.
That's why they have these people, dissecting. Okay, is this the same? Or this loop's not the same, or whatever on a signature. In striping, you could probably say it the same way. Is your size out there?
So you sell merchandise as well?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go and check her out.
I got T-shirts and art. All this stuff is my artwork. You know, I try to do a little bit of artwork. It's kind of fun to, paint a picture of a car. It's really fun when you flame the car, the actual car, and then you painted it, striped it, and drew the picture of it.
And you do that all yourself?
Yes. Wow. so that's I pride myself in being able to be versatile and do that kind of work.
Oh, you're an absolute artist.
There's not many people can say that. I flamed it, I striped it, I actually airbrushed the drop shadow on it, and then I drew a picture of the car and put it on products. So
you guys, you're always telling me I find the right people, and I really do. I really do. Honestly, the fact that you do the entire thing yourself, I mean, congrats on that. It's
thank you.
Beautiful. And look, everybody's loving your t-shirts as well.
I appreciate that. That's your size right there? Yeah. Use one shot. Yeah. That's all one shot. Actually, I heard a rumor that alpha enamels is just Ronin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if that's the case, yeah, I'd use Ronin.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the rumor. I might be wrong. I mean, for a while there, we couldn't get one shot.
No.
And so I purchased a whole bunch of Ronin. And I haven't dipped into that yet, but
Beautiful model, eh? You know, and I love what he's done here because there's already a little bit of graphics on the window,
well, you know,
but then he's pinstriping it to kind of flow with that same design. Love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah. One shot on.
Yeah. It actually helps it a lot for the flowing and all that.
I use a little of that flow enhancer too sometimes.
Yeah, the chromoflow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've worked on a car?
You know, the funny thing is I don't necessarily time whatever long it takes me, it takes me. People ask me how many hours you got in this. I have no idea. I'm not talking about this particular, but in the job. And a lot of people ask me what's the most expensive thing I've done is probably a Learjet.
Okay.
You know, so that's probably the most expensive vehicle I've done.
You did an actual jet?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I lettered it and did some stuff. It was actually here in Scottsdale.
Wow.
See you later. So yeah, so it's the guy calls me and says, yeah, I want this. I want something on that tail, you know, logo on that tail thing. I said, get me up there.
Yeah, get me up there.
And so he had to get me on one of those scissor lifts, and I got up there and knocked it out.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you done already? I said, yeah. He goes, well, how about you do something on the other side, something different? All right. So
Yeah. Well, you know, you don't count the hours because yes, it's work, but you're having a great time.
Yes. Yeah.
So usually
everybody
people-
also asks if I'm going to retire. I'm not going to retire. This will tell me when I'm retiring. When the lines come out crooked and it doesn't look right, then I guess I'm retired.
Oh, you got a long way from that, mate. Hey, if somebody wants to get in contact with you, how do they do that?
Actually, go to the best way is probably go to my website. It's really easy to remember. Astripe, ASTRIPE.com. What do I want? A stripe. And everybody can remember that. Okay, what am I looking for? A stripe.
Yep.
And so that's probably the easiest. If I give you a phone number,
Astripe.com.
Astripe.com. Yeah.
There you go. A-stripe in American style. A-stripe.
A-stripe.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I'm going to check out your
time.
shirts.
Okay. All right. What's it called? It's pretty considerable to a handover. Then that's what I prefer for long lines. Scroll, I kind of use this virus. Striper? You're a striper?
Here's some of Tony's other work that he's done. Look at that
So you
one.
do
That's
striping or no?
nice.
You don't talk.
Just a little bit.